Hi guys, welcome back, and for the new watchers and new subbies, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a design using our Melody Susie supplies. We're going to go ahead and open this up. Okay, so this comes like this already, and now it has a little clip that you're going to slide on. Let me see, slide onto this little knob. Let's see. I completely forgot how to do this, but let's give it a try. Oh shit, and I broke it. Okay. Can you slide on here? Okay, I didn't slide it on. Once. Okay, so this goes back on here. We had popped it off. I was putting it on backwards, so I was trying to slide it like this with the longer side down. Obviously, if you keep sliding it down, it's going to clash into the handle, so you have to flip it upside down using the smaller side. You see, this is the longer side, this is the smaller side, and you're going to slip it in, or slide it in. And now this works like that. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to be using these actually, but I do want to show you how to assemble it. We are going to be using forms today, Young forms, and we're also going to be using our little, so we're going to be using our Young forms. We're going to be using this little pouch, where we have our bits. We are going to be using the 100 and 180 buffer to buff our natural nails. Obviously, we're going to be using the 180 on our natural nails and the 100 to buff the buff the acrylics once they're done, once we've applied them. And this one, we're going to be utilizing it to shape our nails. We're also going to be using this little mold. It's a little flower mold, and we're going to be making this little flower here. We're going to be making is it like a sunflower daisy? Sunflower, maybe? I think it's like a daisy, I don't know. We're going to be making this. For the center, we are going to be using a super light orange color. And I'm also going to be using my Model 1's 3D brush. So you want to grab a very, very tiny bead. I'm going to get another napkin just to be safe. Now you don't need a lot of monomer because I'm only going to be picking up a tiny, tiny bead. It is very, very tiny, and that's going to be going in the center, and I need more. I grabbed too much. Okay, so there is that. I am going to be opening that and closing it just because I don't want the smell to linger. Now we do have to make 2 of those, so we'll set it off to the side and great. Excuse my bracelet. My daughter went to Claire's. Well, we went to Claire's today and she bought this, and I have to wear this one, and she wears the other half. But anyway, let's continue with this. Now we're going to grab white acrylic. I do have a milky white, so we're going to be using that one. we're going to attempt to make duck nails. I've never done them. So duck nails is something that I've used to always love to do on myself. But as I got older, I preferred, after the duck nails, I liked the coffin shape. And then I got over those, and now I am into, then I got into the tapered square. And as of right now, I prefer the squared ones right now. So I'm all over the place. Sometimes I like the almond, but not so much on myself. I like it on other people. So there is that. We're gonna let that dry, cover this up for now. It's gonna take a little bit to dry. Okay, so it seems ready to pop off. You just fold the mold in half and kind of gently bring it out. You gotta be really gentle because, especially if it's still wet. Here is the flower. It's really cute and small. And it's not super, super thick.
Yeah.
Look at the... Whatever side. These are the bracelets that my dad and I bought. Well, they're necklaces, but we're going to wear them as bracelets, right?
Yeah. Because it also itched my...
She's very, very sensitive, so anything like... She can't wear fake jewelry.
I have to wear real jewelry.
She has to wear real jewelry, or she can't wear nothing at all. So again, we're just going to pinch it really fast before it dries. There is that.
Oh, Mom, you got my nail idea.
You have a nail idea?
Yeah.
What's your idea?
Maybe like make a summer one.
A summer one?
Ooh, can you make like a flower like that?
You want a flower?
Yeah.
Alright, now we're going to be moving on to the application. We're going to be getting our little bits. We're going to be getting the cuticle bit that we have here. And it is from Melody Susie as well. Let me see which one it is. I forgot the name of it, but I can link it in the description box below. And I do get a lot of cuticle growth. My nails are really horrible, so disregard them, but I do get a lot of cuticle growth, and so we're going to be going in with this cuticle bit. Remove this one. All right. We're going to turn it on. I like to have it on forward. Excuse me. So now we're going to go on around the cuticle area. And you're not going to press down, and you want to make sure you have it parallel so you're not creating any dents. And this is very, very soft. It does not cut or anything, again, so you don't want to apply pressure to it. And now we're going to go in and remove the dust. And we're going to be going in with our 100-180 buffer. And I am only going to be using the 180 side because we are going to be buffing the shine off the natural nail. So there's two sides. The back side, you can feel it, it's more rough, more coarse than this side. This is a fine grit. I don't know if you can catch the texture to it. This is the 180, and this side is the 100 grit. So again, you want to use a finer grit. Go around the cuticle area and just buff the shine. Now we are going to go in with our 180 file. We're not going to use this on the natural nail or the nail plate, but we are going to be using this on the free edge just to make it a little bit even. Because I already applied forms. So there is that. We're going to dust off the dust. Excuse me. And we're going to be going in with our swipe, removing any debris. We're going to be moving on to applying the tips, and we are going to be using young nails. I mean, not tips. We're going to be using forms. Sorry. So you want to take it off. Take the center, put it on the back of the form where you're going to be sculpting. Now tear that off and apply it on your nail. Now the thicker line is going to be the center of the nail, so make sure you align it. You know what, let me see, I'm going to pinch it just a little bit. And we're only doing a little because we are going to be doing a duck nail. Now I am going to flatten this a little bit just because we are going to be extending the nail off to the side. So we are going to be taking the excess monomer from the brush because we want a drier bead. Excuse me, so the acrylic is not running everywhere. I do like to start off at the free edge. And then go from there. I did not apply my dehydrator or my protein bond because I do not want these to last. And again, we do want duck nails, so we do have to extend the nail or flare the nail out. So I did apply too much monomer on that side or on the bead. So it is running just a little bit. Forms are amazing. They stick really well. If you haven't tried any forms, I highly recommend Young Mills. Look, that's how good they are. Now we are going to be leaving this one there because I did just apply it. Now to start off, we are going to be making sure that the acrylic has set. This one, like I said, it is still wet. But in the meantime, we're going to go in and shape. Then also we do have that are already dry. Okay. Now these, instead of going parallel to your natural nail, you are going to be going slanted because it is a duck nail. So now for the fringe, just go up and down. Or that's what I like to do. Okay, so we are done filing. I'm going to remove the debris. Now I did accidentally file a little bit too much on this side, but it is what it is. We're going to leave it like that. Now at this point, I usually like to have my clients wash their hands. Right now, that's not the case. I'm not going to have that or do that. So we are going to be going in with our, I haven't filed the top, so we got to go in with that. We're going to do that and move that out of the way. Remove this bit and put this one in. And this one is the extra long one. And like I said, we gotta file the top part now. And make sure it's nice and even. So I like to feel my nail, make sure there's no ridges or anything of that sort. Any bumps or anything. Now this bit does not have a rounded top, which means it's not a safety bit. So you do want to make sure you're careful around the cuticle area. Now I can speed this up. This nail is a little bit on the thicker side. Okay, we're gonna have to speed it up a little. Okay, there is that one. We're gonna go ahead and file these off camera. We'll be right back. Alright guys, really fast, I wanted to show you how, because this bit is very, very long, it covers a whole range of your nail. So it makes it where it's easier to file and you make it super even. Just because you are covering like a whole range of nail on a whole length, it just makes it so much easier. So dust off our nails. And now we're going to be going with our buffer. Because the grit on this is coarse, we do have to buff it, make sure it's nice and smooth. We do not want to smooth it out too much because then your polish won't adhere as well. So you just kind of want to buff it, but not to where the nail is super, super smooth. And I think I'm right. So we are done with the filing. We're going to go ahead and set this off to the side. Alright, so we just dusted our nails off. Here is the base of the nail. We're going to go ahead and wipe them off with our swipe. Here is the bottom, the base, and I did nick myself, so again, be careful because it does not have a rounded tip, but it works amazing because it embarks a big section of your nail. Again, especially if you are doing the extra long or extendo nails, it comes in handy. So even for short nails, like I said, it embarks in the entire nail, so it makes it the filing process very, very fast. But there is our base. Now we're going to be moving on to the design. Alright, so now moving on to the design, we're going to be doing Frenchies. Okay, and I like to just add it to the nail. That's a lot. And I do puddle it just a bit. Because I am going to be needing some down here. Now, if it's too much, I do borrow. There was like a little something on the. I do like drag it on and apply it to a different nail. So. All right, so now we're going to be moving on. Now, I do like to turn it over also just to make sure that it's even. And it wasn't, so we want to make sure that we correct it. So there is that one. Okay, so there is those two. All right, so for the ring finger, we're going to be so we're going to add some glitter to the French, and that is because we are going. We're going to be adding some crystals. We're going to be doing a French crystal, a French using crystals, and so I do want a background like a glitter background. And for that, we are using Madame Glam. Okay, that looks perfect. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, I'm out of frame. We're going to go ahead and cure. All right, now we're going to be adding some crystals. And I think we're going to add that flower there. And then the rest is going to be crystals. So we're going to add that there first. And this flower, like I already made it in the beginning of the video. So we're going to set that there. And cure. All right, so now we're going to add crystals to the side. And we're going to be adding small ones. That is too big. Okay, so we're only going to add single layer. We're going to go ahead and cure just so it doesn't move around. Now we're going to finish the other side. And try to fill it in all the way. Oops. Bryson! Alright, so we're going to be moving these around just a tad bit. I think we need one more lady here. I just don't want it to be super crowded. Okay. So this is how we're going to leave it. And we're going to go ahead and cure. Now we're going to be adding our top coat. And we are using Coupa. No, it doesn't. Alright, we're going to apply it to all the rest of the nails. If you do happen to get it on your skin, make sure you remove it before curing. And for this one, we're just going to apply it on the on the Goodness, I can't even think. On the nude color. Just go over everything else so it makes sure it doesn't puddle. Okay, and you always want to wipe the lateral sides on their free edge, just so it doesn't puddle and deform the nails. And we're going to go ahead and cure. So this is what we have. A very simple French with bling and a flower. Now we are going to be adding our cuticle oil. Okay, that is it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys till the next time. Bye.